Alright, this is just some beta gameplay from Titanfall, and my commentary over it, of course, for anybody that didn't get into the beta because, say, they didn't get a key or they don't have an Xbox One or a PC that can run it. It's a pretty interesting game. I'll get to my thoughts at the end on the game, but there is no real story. Of course, it is only a beta or a stress test, so you're not going to get that anyway. But there is no actual single-player campaign to this game. It's all multiplayer, and supposedly there's going to be a narrative strewn throughout that, which would be very interesting, or I'd be interested at least to see how they do that. It could be very bad, could be very good. But at the moment, what we know is there are two teams. There's the militia and the IMC. Each side is going to have multiple AI bots and 6 players. And you see right now I'm going to take out a player and destroy a bunch of little bots here. Nice little kill streak. And get shot a couple times by an enemy pilot. The pilot gameplay, they're not soldiers or anything, they call them pilots, is very fast, very fun, kinetic. And there's some special features there where you can actually wall run and hop to another wall, keep running, and then double jump up to a ledge because you have a jetpack, so you can actually double jump. Titan gameplay is not quite the opposite of that. It controls much more like you would in another game as a foot soldier. You're a little more sluggish. You don't have the ability to double jump or run, but you can do quick dashes back and forth to avoid enemy fire. You also get to pick your loadout with the pilot and Titans, of course. The Titans have multiple abilities, like the Vortex Shield, which you've seen me use. I'm doing it right now, which you can grab an ammunition and fling it back at them. Earlier, I basically wiped out a Titan by doing that. He fired everything he had at me, grabbed it all, and flung it back and killed him. Very cool feature. There's a bunch of other things. There's rocket pods, which you also have, and this guy's about to get, oh, he just got destroyed. And you can choose your main gun. Right now there's like a quad rocket launcher, semi-automatic cannon, and an automatic. Actually, it's a semi-auto. I like that. It's decent amount of damage and decent fire rate. I just unloaded a rocket pod on my own teammate. The Titans also have melee attacks, which I'm about to show you right here. Once you take an enemy Titan down to a certain amount of health, you can melee him and fling the guy out, kill him. And of course, you can melee attack as a soldier too, to another soldier, but you just kick the person, not knife them or anything, and it's actually a one-hit kill. It's pretty cool. It's fun. My thoughts on this game, while it's very fun itself, it seems like it might get boring fast. Although, I'm mainly saying this because there's 2 maps right now I'm playing in the beta. Supposedly there are 15 maps somebody just found out in the beta code or something. And I know there are going to be at least 2 other types of Titans. A faster one and a more bulky one. Right now this is just the intermediate. But I feel like this game might be suffering from just being one of those games that's completely overhyped. While it's very fun, and the guys at Respawn did an amazing job making this, it's not quite like that game, like everybody's put it out to be. Like, it's not the only shooter out there. It's like one of, I would consider it one of 3 choices. While you have Battlefield and Call of Duty out there, this does give more of a choice for Call of Duty players more than Battlefield, because it's a lot more fast-paced than anything in Battlefield, really, and it's much more akin to Call of Duty. While that being said, it's still a good game, and I'll play it, but I might wait a while before I buy it. It just completely depends on the actual reviews when it comes out and how much story's in the game, because I like story-driven games personally. There's one little neat thing. At the end of a game, whoever wins has to hunt down the enemy pilots as they escape, because they lost and they have to run out on a dropship. And if you're that team, you have to run. Right now, I'm going to take that guy out before he gets up there. Yeah, you dead, sucker. But like I said, overall, it's very fun. There's some very neat features, like the smart pistol I'm using, the epilogue sequences, the Titans themselves. But I don't quite know if it's revolutionary like everybody thinks it is. See, I did pretty good there. I'm #1 in the team. But it's fun. I'll say that.